Alright, this is a little update video. I was going to do the video, the whole teardown and rebuild, but it's aggravating trying to do the video while you are actually doing the work. So I handed off those YouTubers that do that don't have a cameraman with them. My camera lady's not here, plus this is going to take several hours. So I wouldn't want to put her through that. You know, I think women get frustrated after a few minutes videoing for you. So this is the update. The final part of this build is the engine. I did a little bit last night. I started taking off stuff that needs to be taken off so you can get to it. Any of y'all that's worked on 4.0s, you have the intake exhaust system underneath it. It's got the bolts are easy to get to on top. I just got to pull the I think I can get it with a fuel rail still on it. So I got to take the rest of the wires off. The only wires that's left hooked up are to the injectors right there, because that's not going to be hard. I really need to get another heat shield for down there, because that one, I've had it off a few times, it's got raggedy. And we had a new water pump on it. So that's the hardest part, is getting up underneath there to the bolts. And there's a trick. When you put it back on, you take the intake, you pull the intake off first and get the exhaust, but there's like two studs to slide it. You put nuts on them, and you can put it slide the intake, will slide right down on top of it. I'm gonna do some videos. I'll probably video the entire valve seal replacement and regrind the valves, or lapping the valves. So that won't be too frustrating, because we're going. The only part about it this bad is clean up. You know, I don't have a pressure, high pressure washer here to get it, but you know, brake clean works pretty good. So we're gonna do the brake clean thing on it, clean it, get the carbon off the valves, smooth wire brush the valve stems. I'll get all the carbon off, clean it up, and just not gonna really worry about the ports that much, because this isn't a high performance engine. Yeah, if there's some carbon in it, would maybe wire brush, scrape it out the best we can, but it's nothing fancy. And I know the intake is going to have a little bit of carbon build up in it, because right at the ports, we may pop the throttle body off, and all my little sensors and crap like that, and carry it to high pressure and pressure it out. But I'm not really concerned about that. This isn't to make power, it's just to really play in. I don't really care about a lot of horsepower. You know, I got the power right here on this one with a Hemi in it, so I want to go out and play. I play with it on the street, so that's got my power. But this is my toy. You know, gotta get new tires. It's gone. I'm gonna get a little harder compound. I can't remember the name, but we got a local tire shop up here. It's gonna do the front end alignment and hook me up with some tires for about 1,500. Last front alignment, I got it aligned and didn't drive it for a year. And when I went checked all the marks where I put the tie rod ends on it, all the marks were the same place. Basically, didn't even touch it, didn't do nothing to it except leave a greasy set of feet print in the floor mat. So that's gonna be done. Pull that apart. I got to take the rods up here to B&M local. I haven't used them in years, but people tell me that I think Bud Antley's son running it now. Heard it's real good, so we're gonna let them do where my pistons are. Let them press the pins out and put new pistons on the rods. So we'll have that taken care of. I'm gonna do all I can about tearing this crap apart, get everything ready, do the valve job. Pistons, I might carry them up there if I get off. But the other part is the dash. The heater core puking all on the floor. Sad part of it is 6 years ago the blend doors were broke, and I had the dash off. I went ahead and put a heater core in it. Got a Murphy heater core. It's 6-7 years ought to good for, I reckon. So got a heater core, and I figured since the heater core, might as well make the camera lady happy and put the evaporator core in it for the air conditioner so we can ride her around in comfort this summer when we go up into the mountains to play. So let's smack the canoe on top and just go up where we can. So this is just a little update on it. Got new camshaft sensor. Oh yeah, one reason I had to stop it, right back behind there you can see that little wire going on the firewall that goes to the crankshaft sensor, and I put one of those on before. It's a double barrel stun gun to get to, so when I blew the engine up, when I did that right there, I had to put a piston in it. So once the head is off, the crank sensor just right there, so it's real easy. And it's got a up and down adjustment on it. It's got a little tab on the bottom of it that you put it all the way down against I can't even remember, the reluctor wheel on the flywheel, and it'll shade the paper off, but you got to lock it down to that, and it's real hard to get it set on this. I'll do a little video on that one. That wouldn't be much to make me mad, but I'm rambling on again. So this is the update on the WJ Teardown. Yep, it's Teardown. So I better quit ramble on, get the rest of this crap taken off and get greasy. Mechanic get greasy. It's kind of sucky that a mechanic hates getting greasy, but well, let's end this video. So, peace out, YouTube.